What up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love. Test on the audio. Yo, yo. Can you hear me? You gotta turn that off. No, you gotta turn it off. Because I can't have that playing in the background. What up? What up? Alright, I'm live. Come hang out. Link in the bio. See you there. Much love. Alright, I'm live. Come hang out. Link in the bio. See you there. Much love. See if anyone comes in as I'm trying to figure out this audio situation. 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 Hello, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Trying to fix something. Can you hear the music? Not that music, but the actual music that's playing. Trying to fix my audio. Can you hear the music? Not that music, but the actual music that's playing. Alright, I'm gonna keep messing with this to see if it. Trying to fix my audio. Can you hear the music? I'm trying to get. I'm gonna try it again. I don't know if you can hear it now. Alright, the guy actually got it now. So if I can bring the volume down a little tad. There we go. Nice. Well, I got it to work. Because for whatever reason, I wasn't able to get it. Won't just play in general. Now I have to actually share the tab so I can play the music. It is what it is. So how you doing tonight, Rob? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. So I know it's been at least 2 weeks since I did a live stream. The last couple weekends I've been extra tired and like not even being able to stay awake long enough. Everything is going as well as can be. I'm still have a job, still got my health. We had a little bit of a scare with one of my brothers, but it's working itself out. Um, and an aunt of mine that did have the virus, after 7 weeks of being in the hospital, she's finally home. She was she was sedated for I think 5 weeks. Then she went into rehab for a week, and as of Friday, she's home. So we did thank the universe, God, whoever your faith lies in, that she made it through it. She's a strong woman. And the last stream I think was on, I was working on this. This is pretty much the finished product. Get close to the camera. Stuff. I did put a like 12-minute time lapse type video together, so you can see the full process of me putting it together and finishing it up. I was thinking of starting a new art project tonight, but I'm not 100% energy wise there. But I have a really nice idea for an art piece. Um, it's still kind of developing in my head. It was developing in my head about a month ago when someone gave me the idea. But the last couple of days, I've been really thinking about it. I might just make it a regular video instead of a live stream. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, appreciate it. And I gotta put up a new art video, like showcase video, for anyone that might be interested in my artwork. Um, I want to make it specific to pieces that I'm willing to let go of, because there's a couple art pieces of mine that I like so much that I'm like, I don't know if I can. let go with this one. So I got a handful that like just sucks me in. Like, and there's one on my wall behind me that I made specifically for my house because I wanted the wall next to my dining room table to look like there was a window, like you were looking out a 3-part window of the sunrise, and I chose um, the location of a local beach that has like one of the old time clocks that you see like in town squares and stuff like that. And I put lilacs um, around the bottom, so it looks like there's lilacs growing from the bottom of the window. And one right here. This is one of those ones that I'm not willing to let go. I had to make that specifically for this wall. And the bottom one right there, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's another one that I'm not 100% willing to let go of. And I got to work on the other pieces that are similar to that because it wasn't necessarily a um p, 3 piece art piece, but unintentionally I made two other pieces that were in the same theme. So they inadvertently became a 3-piece collection. But I want to do more detail on the other two. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I really should. I'm actually doing the live stream tonight to try to stay awake. Because yesterday I went to lie down around 9 o'clock, didn't get up until 2, and then stayed up for an hour or two and went back to sleep and got up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's not good because I've been having trouble staying awake at work, and I work the overnights, so I need to get my sleeping schedule back on track. I really need to get back on track with these live streams. If you like the music that you're hearing, I'm going to put the link in the profile, in the chat for the channel. It's no copyright music. This particular playlist is called Low, you see, Lo-Fi Hip Hop. They changed their name to Chill Out, No Copyright Music. So it's copyright free music that you can use for videos and whatnot. So make sure to check them out. Always want to give credit where credit is due. And I gotta pat myself on the back this week. I stayed pretty consistent with my YouTube videos. Slacked off a little bit on TikTok and Rizzle towards the end of the week, but I'm happy with the content that I put out. Um, especially the last video I did, which was basically me trying to edit a radio show file. Because those of you who know, I have a weekly radio show called Inspired by Love. It's on a local radio station called Zoomix Radio, which is at a youth organization, but the radio station itself is youth/community station. So a lot of the radio shows are run by the youth, but there are a handful of shows like mine that are considered community shows. You can listen on ZoomX Radio, and I have a link in my description for ZoomX Radio all the way at the bottom. Divine Tiffany, you made it. Glad to see you. You're chilling. Finally figured out how to get the music. I hope it sounds decent and not too muffled. I had to share this. I have to share the screen now to be able to play the music on the live stream through StreamYard. I gotta find another streaming platform that I can stream from that platform to YouTube or whatever. But got a little race to 1K. Cool. I'll check it out if I remember. I'm trying to stay awake, Tiffany. Remember those days? Help keep me awake. And it's just hitting midnight here, so I need to be able to stay awake for at least a couple more hours. Because I was just saying, yesterday I went to sleep around 8:30, 9 o'clock, woke up at around 1, 2 a.m., went back to sleep by 3 or 4, was back up by 7 or 8, and that's not good for someone that works the overnight. I've been trying to pace myself all day, so I, would have at least some kind of energy to stay awake. And I know with StreamYard, if you pay for it, you can live stream on multiple platforms. I can do YouTube and Facebook. Um, and I was this close to doing it, but decided not to do it just yet. I really should. I really want to look up other live streaming platforms. Or I should. I really miss mobile streaming from work, but I need to get over 1K again to be able to do that. How you doing tonight, Tiffany? You're still in here? fan, aren't you? Ah, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to think of a way I can help that with that second thing. What's a good bribe? He's falling asleep at the computer. My mother's falling asleep at the computer. Yeah, yeah. Watch her. Watch for her head to go like that. She does this all the time. She does this all the time, though. The funnier part, and I wish I was over there to record it, is she's playing solitaire. She'll still be playing the game while her head's going down like this. You still see like the cards moving. Ma, go to sleep. I got you on camera. I couldn't help it. I heard you snoring. Well, I can't help that you're sitting behind me while I'm on camera. The camera's pointing in this direction. You can see the whole living room. So I was telling Rob Ripa, that's his name, right? Yeah, Rob Ripa. I was telling Rob that I was thinking of doing an art piece tonight, but I don't think I fully have the energy to do it. But I have a really nice idea. If you remember, and I mentioned this a couple weeks ago or like a month ago, really, that Mixed Legacy suggested an art piece, She kind of wanted. She said, "I would love to," because she saw the three-piece I did of the sunrise at the beach, the one that I have up on my wall. Um, and she said, "How about um, a three? I would love to commission a piece." I was like, "Well, what do you have in mind?" And she said, "Either a waterfall or an elephant, something with a waterfall or an elephant." And I want to combine the two. And I'm trying to find an intricate or like a really nice, majestic way of doing that. I don't want it to just be the waterfall and like the elephant walking by. I would like to be able to do like the moonlight in the background, sort of, or like a mystical kind of clouded background with the waterfall, where like the rock formation has a hole in the middle, and the elephant is coming through the waterfall, something to that effect. It might be a little too intricate for me, but it's definitely an idea. And the other thing is I don't know if I want to make it a three-piece or not. Um, but it's definitely gonna be at least 16 by 20, like what the largest canvas that I have. But I'm thinking blacks and like a pastelish purple and a little turquoise. I was looking up other paintings and photos to get like a reference idea, but I didn't see anything quite close to what I was thinking of. I saw one or two paintings, things that I liked, that I was like, maybe I could do my own version of that. But I really like the idea of like like not necessarily that you're looking out of a cave. Like I don't want the cave look. I want it to be more like you're across the bottom part of the waterfall and you're looking through like the mountain or rock formation that the waterfall is coming off of, has like that opening in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And then the elephant would be so in the middle, either getting it, the waterfall like falling on its, the water's falling on his head as he's walking through, or he's just under it, or on the other side of it, and you see his silhouette. Except I don't really want to do a silhouette of an elephant. I like the idea of the elephant's head kind of poking through the water, and like the droplets of water kind of give you the highlights of his face. But again, like even just to make the silhouette of the elephant, you all know how I feel about trying to make. I've done a couple of decent animal drawings and paintings, but animals are really not my forte. So I'd have to really put some focus on it. And I would really like to record it. Hopefully, will have enough time on my phone or whatever um, thing I end up using. So anyone that's watching this after the fact, if you actually made it this far in, I appreciate you. If you want to stay updated on everything else I'm doing, check my profile. The links in the description. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Pinterest, although LinkedIn and Pinterest are probably the only two that are not in my description. Um, but if you want to contact me for business inquiry, I have my email address in there as well. Um, and if you didn't see my, yeah, I'm staying on. I'm just kind of like, I've been on for 48 minutes, so I'm just kind of like anyone that happened to like skip through it because I didn't say all my links. I was too distracted on trying to get the music into my stream. And now I know what I have to do in order to get the music to actually play. Because right now, I have two screens open. Like I'm sharing the screen just so you can hear the music. If I shut the music, if I shut the screen, if I stop sharing my screen, you, you most likely won't be able to hear the music. But luckily, I can just keep it narrowed down to this screen and have this playing in the background. All right, I think I'm gonna change that one. Go back to the Old Faithful. Changing the playlist. I'll put the link to this playlist. It's still on the no copyright music uh, chill page. So let me get that link. I'm tired. I gotta stay awake. It's only 10 past midnight. No, I thought of doing a live stream of me just sleeping. Just put my laptop in my room and just let it record me until it stops on its own. I want to eat something. I don't know if it would really be fun to watch because if I'm just sleeping, unless I start talking in my sleep and I don't realize that I do it, that would make it interesting. I mean, the only other thing you would see is me getting up to go to the bathroom. Oh, speaking of burgers, I gotta take a turkey burger out. We're supposed to have burgers tomorrow. Can you take a package of turkey burger out? Take a package of turkey burger out tomorrow. Burger. There's only small ones in there. Butter, is it? Anyway, I'm debating. Well, actually, I can't even make those. We just used the rest of the. We had kind of a stir fry, chicken and rice, chicken veggies and rice. So can you hear me and the music fairly decently? Like one's not more overpowering than the other. Yeah, couple. Well, I've already been on for an hour. So why only doing an hour? Say hi. Bye. You know, it's just even funnier. That mommy on camera falling asleep at the computer. I'm sitting here and I hear snoring, and I go like this, and we see her in the background going. She got you on camera. I was like, if I had my phone hooked up, if I had my phone hooked up, I would have went over there to watch her still playing the game while falling asleep. Because the mouse was still clicking. I could hear the click, 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 click. What? The mouse. Once again, still playing the game while you're falling asleep. He's just. Alright. I want to win the first round. You guys eat dinner. Stir fry rice. Huh? Stir fry and rice. Chicken, veggie. No broccoli. No asparagus. Peppers, zucchini, carrot, peas, mushrooms. No. You don't even know they're there. They're like they practically dissolve. The thing, the thing is, you know how many times that we've made something now with mushrooms and you didn't know it was there? Even in the stir fry, because if it's kind of, she didn't, yeah, because they kind of, yeah, I cut them up small. No, just like, I cut it small. Yeah, you can't even see them. Anyway, the rice and the stir fry are in two separate containers. Basmati, yeah. Come say hi. Come say hi. No, don't step on me. No. Come here. Come my baby. And nobody's gonna touch you. This is my baby. No one's gonna touch you. Boy. My baby boy. He doesn't give kisses though. He doesn't cry. Very, very rarely does he cry. He's the kind of cat that like you can tell what he's thinking by looking at him, because he doesn't really vocalize. My other cat is more vocal. This one, it's like when he does cry, you kind of do a double take and go, "Is that you?" With the peanut sauce. Go ahead. Go down. I don't want. I can't really go. Don't go over there. There's nowhere for you to be over there. You're gonna knock everything over. So I finally took one of my art pieces home from work before it ended up on the floor. Debating if I want to color this in. I think it would be cool if I colored it in. I got on the move. Okay, I think tomorrow I'm gonna make a video, and I'll probably do it a couple times throughout the week. to promote that I'll do a art lesson next Saturday. I know I was supposed to do it last week, and I didn't. I didn't even do a live stream last week because just like last night, I was falling asleep before the stream, and then I didn't get up until like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, I'm not starting the stream now. So, but I really want to do an art lesson. I'm itching to do a new art piece. Yeah. So you wanna know what happened? So we all wanted to go to Target. So we get up near Target, and the line is almost to the end of the store. You heard? No, to get in. Yeah, it was like where the employee entrance is, right? It was pretty much up to that entrance, right? And both Kirk and Mommy were like, I don't want to go stand in the line. She's like, let's go drive about the let's go drive to the beach and we'll come back and maybe it'll be smaller. We go to the beach, can't even park there because they got barrels all the way down the length of the beach. So they block the parking for the beach because they don't want you parking at the beach.
I didn't mind to put out the cones all the way down the road. Yeah. So I said, let's go see what's happening at the beach. Some people are riding bikes, some people are walking, there wasn't hardly anybody, you know? Yeah. But the beach is so clean.
But, so her and Kirk are already whining. They don't want to go in the store. You were complaining, but when we first got there, he's like, I'm not going in that line. Or whatever. And then, so we went to the beach. I drove half the beach, went back. The line's still there. And I'm like, you two babies can stay here. I'm going to go in the line. And then she went at the Stop and Shop because the line was shorter, right? Me and Kirk finished at Target. We go to Stop and Shop. Guess where she went? She got on the other line and went into Target. After all that complaining, she went from because the shopping center that we went to, right? There's a Target and there's a supermarket. The line for Target was a pretty decent length, right? And it wasn't like moving extra quick. It was, because obviously if it was moving, the line wouldn't be that long, right? But Stop and Shop, it wasn't. There was the supermarket. The line wasn't as long. There's a couple people you go in. But my mother and my brother complained, and they didn't want to stand in the Target line. So me and my brother got in the line for Target. My mother went to the supermarket, and when we're finished at Target, we go into the supermarket, and I have the tracking app to know where my mother is. So I look at the tracking app, and now she's in Target. Excuse me a second.
We need a blackout. Huh? Yeah, that's called. Anyway, now that you're here, I said I was going to get back up on the thing.
Hey, do you want to quit since you're on here? Since you're on here, You want me to do a quick tutorial with you, the Illustrator, if I can get it to open? Tiffany,
Put it away. I don't know what's the problem.
there should be 2 round containers at the bottom. One has the rice, one has the chicken and veggies. Yeah. But let me get like a couple. Don't touch it.
Oh, yeah, a couple. That's like half the bag.
So I take the rest of the bag. I lost it to the floor. You happy? I said I never lost one to the floor. You happy? There's the chickpeas.
Popcorn.
Tiffany, is your computer touchscreen or no? Yeah, we did it before. It's been a long time though. No, it's been quite a while. My foot is itchy. It's alright. So do you have a touchscreen computer, laptop, or what? Because if you have some kind of touchscreen that you can use Illustrator on, it's gonna make life a lot easier. Like right now, I'm actually doing this with the mouse pad, and it's coming out better than I thought it was because I'm really just doodling. I'm literally just using my finger on the mouse pad on my laptop. It's a little harder to do, but it is doable. So, what do you have to use it on? A desktop, laptop? Now I gotta remember how to join the scaling tool. This tool. Turn on single spray. Laptop, Mac. Do you have an iPad? I forget which one. Is it this one? There's a way that you can smooth out and join segments together. iPad. You have an iPad? No, because I think if you get an iPad, um, you can use Illustrator on there. There's a girl on TikTok that I think she uses her iPad. Oh, what's his name? Sticky Art. You know Sticky Art? He used to come into the stream, and now he's really doing really well on TikTok. I think he uses Illustrator on his iPad, and you can use like you can use if you can get one, an electronic pen that you can touch the screen on, and you can draw or do what you want that way. And you could probably connect that if you get an iPad, you can connect it to the Mac, I think, and draw from your iPad and have it be on the screen, your laptop. I'm not sure. Cause I do have a touch screen. That's why I'm able to do a lot of what I do. And I literally use my finger on my touch screen to draw out a lot of what I do. This though, the Divine Symphony, I literally just did that on the you can train yourself how to do it with your finger on your mouse pad.
So next Thursday, Friday,
I don't remember how to.
I tried on a pair of socks on my head. I could get them on, and I could barely close it. That was happening.
I can't remember what the name of the tool is. Like it's supposed to be joint. Oh, joint tool. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Did you ever see the movie It's about the freedom riders that were driving from all the way up from here down to south the house.
So yeah, the joint tool because you saw how I was doing this, right? I guess you could do that. And you would have to do it like a layered thing, but then you'd have to alter it so it doesn't look like someone else's work. Right. Like you could probably trace something, get rid of the original picture, and then add your own features, but it shouldn't, because there's obviously artwork that looks alike that's not necessarily. So you see where I'm like kind of this brushing over, and it kind of like clears up a little bit or looks a little more clean. Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to, any pieces that are not actually connected, I'm trying to connect them so I can fill in the letters. So now, like I did it with the D already. So if I wanted to, and you see I have it on the outline. So if I go to fill, and I click on the D. Oh wait, hold on. First, I want to group the D. Right, and now I do that. I do it. No. Cool. Right, so now that's grouped. Let's try it again. Oh no, wait, I know what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I think I remember what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I think it's. Which one is it again? See, I'm trying to remember myself. So this one.
Yeah, this man to us, I started it. And I said, how do you say this is Spanish? And let's go. And I think it was 11 there. I thought it was funny.
The polished look.
I talked to cousins.
I hate when I miss that color.
So they had a thing on today about the graduation.
Yeah.
And people, graduation classes from all over the country. Well, 3 or 4 different places were all on together from different areas, and they were making dedications, speeches. And it was so nice. Obama, President Obama got on there and speech at the graduation class. And they had some celebrities. Nice.
Nice.
You know, what do you call it? The leading class person makes a speech. I remember I wanted to make a speech. I started writing something thinking I might make a speech, but I didn't. They had something called the valedictorian. Usually they do that in college, but they do it in high school. It's someone that represents all those senior classes that was someone who was always involved, helping everybody, helping, create the forms and graduation party. Even in middle school, I had a graduation party. Yeah. Remember when models? Yeah. You have a banquet room. They knew how a football banquet is. Um, yeah, we had a graduation party.
Where is it?
So that's why we had songs. So we had good teachers in us. They were like really involved with the students. We had to sing
There you
French
go.
songs of the graduation songs, and they sent it off.
Get some water.
But
So the live paint. Let me do what I'm trying to do.
I'm another fun sheet.
There we
I
go.
need something really,
Who's the responsible?
huh?
One each.
One each?
Yeah. Like, yay!
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Nothing cheese, huh? Is that banana stuff still here? Yep. Oh, yeah.
Put it back for 2 or 3 minutes. So good.
That's not a bad idea. Super flat though.
Just don't overdo it. But I took one that wasn't so flat.
Yeah.
I put that one for last. But you still slice it open, you be careful. I slice it good, huh? They're not all flat like that, right? I took the flattest one. Anyway, the correct yourself that family.
You ready?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
I told him to pick something.
It's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get that. Look, I brought the
Oh my. How many calories? Two hundred and ten.
look, look, that.
That's a key point.
and stuff. And, well, it was either this or look at the bicycle. That's what I remember. Like, can you get those bicycles? One of the other.
So how many is it?
6. I had one.
Great.
Huh? There's 5 left. No, I don't even finish it. I eat half of one. I come back later. That way, it's like having 2. And I spread it out. So I don't go. Anyway, I want to make a mold in 10 minutes. Not make it, I could make it from scratch if I had an ice cream machine.
Pomone.
Pomone ice. I've had pomone. Where I had pomone?
No, never mind.
When I used to buy it, what it is, look, it's green, yellow, green, pink, and chocolate and vanilla. 3 colors, 3 flavors. And it's all, and they used to sell it. There was an ice cream store, you know, now they have a pot, they got ice cream truck. People used to have their own whole ice cream shop. And they used to make it and box it and sell it by the box. It'd be like 4 or 6 in the box. And that's what the
I love how you just fake it. Like, great, sure, whatever you said.
Used to be popular.
That's good
I
for
think
itself.
Wood used to make some money. There is a chocolate ice cream, cherry ice cream, either vanilla or chocolate. And if it's a dessert, you have the chocolate green pepper. It doesn't tempt you, does it?
No, it doesn't.
You can't have ice cream anyway.
Now I want ice cream, I want that, I want yogurt.
Yeah, but you're talking about ice, yeah, whiskey and yogurt, that's okay.
That's okay. And who bought the pizza?
That's it for what? So glad it gets the good.
But he's still sticking to these type of foods, huh?
He only bought one, though.
I see it come out and have breakfast today.
Except the hot pockets.
It came out and had breakfast this morning. It never does that. So we go for shopping last week.
110% saturated fat.
Which one is that? What kind of thing?
Screaming to study. Somebody got time. Get away from the stuff.
Well, it's a lot better than what he was doing before. He was buying like shitloads of it. He only bought one. He only bought one this time. His cheap meal.
Oh, on his own.
So what about this hot pocket over here then?
Oh, that's it.
That's just two? So, alright, well, I don't know how to do that.
No, listen, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, early. We leave here at 7. Sometimes we don't cook it, so he doesn't eat. Now he has to eat. He has to take something like that.
But that's the only thing he eats?
No, not now. It's really bad now. I told you, he never gets up to breakfast. Yeah, breakfast this morning. I asked you, when this comes
What
out?
kind of breakfast?
I think he had English, he might have had French. I said, don't have it, unless you have cereal. I said, don't have it, cereal, I never have it. I never had cereal.
Oh, another.
No, but I'm saying, I haven't seen him eat this stuff. So how come you never eat breakfast? Nobody does, he picks up his breakfast from Spencer's Garden, he likes eating
You're not helping him by telling us the junk that he's eating that we already know about. She says it like it's a good thing. So, well, he likes this. Well, because that's what the doctors told him. He made it all by himself. Come on. It's joined. I don't know why you're giving me a hard time. Somebody come in. Whoever came in, thank you for coming in. Enjoy the conversation behind me as I play around on Illustrator.
Yeah. Well, they said no white bread, but you can have multigrain, but you have multigrain and meat, and you can have not no bacon. Because the way it's plastic. No, it's not. No, it's not the same.
Don't talk shit about her. Don't- There you go.
Yeah, not as much butter. It's like half a pound of butter.
That one I will have to
Two
do.
sticks of butter to every, big, when you make the dough. Yeah. 2 sticks of butter to every, um, every batch of the front dough. All right, have a good night. Yeah. No, I made, when I make the other day, I put, half butter and half coconut oil. I was afraid the oil would cause it to burn. Oh, and I made the pound cake. Yeah. So you couldn't tell the difference, right? No. So it was kind of like less calories because I used the coconut oil. The only thing is it's so greasy. That's why I don't like it. It's too greasy. When you fry with it. What? Coconut
There
oil.
you go.
Anyway, have a good night. Good night. I come back and buy you again.
I believe it. Oh, you're not connected? That might be interesting. No, not interesting enough. Why is that two different pieces? I'll fit you. I'll get you, my pretty. I did not realize these two weren't connected. Good.
See, there's a whole bunch of dishcloths and dish towels. They're all clean, ready to use, right there. Just to let you know.
Oh, so now you're not going to do it? Sure. I gotta find. Where do you join? Now this should. Why aren't you working? You're not connected there. Thought I just tried to connect you. You connected now or what? Finally, I got it. You're not connected. Yeah, you're not connected. Are you kind of getting the idea just by watching? Got any questions? But are you kind of getting an idea of how you can do stuff? There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube as well, so you can watch some of those. That's how I learned how to do some of them, some of this. So another thing, let me show. Let me see if I could show you something else. What just happened? Oh, let me show you. So even though I have, so let's take that one for an example. If I wanted to change the overall outline, I shall go to paintbrush. So if you want it to show up over here, you can see what's there, or you can go to Windows, click on brushes, and down in the corner, you can play with the different types of brushes. If I changed, I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will change. I thought it would change. Let me try a different one. Let me try the charcoal. So this is the original. This is what it usually starts on. This thin one right here, charcoal pencil. And then you can scroll through and look at the different textures. See what makes it a little thicker. That's just for like the outline, or even if you're just doing, even if you're not doing it like thick like this, where you have an outline. Like if you just wanted to do, like say I'm gonna write something up here. right? I just did that. Now if I wanted to change all that, highlight it. I can go back and pick a different style of brush. You get the idea. I would show you something else, but I would have to, because there's a way that you can get the outline of something and then take away the actual picture. Because you know the shirt that I have that has my actual drawing on my painting on it. The the sail, the clipper ship or the lighthouse. Like I took the picture of that and was able to. I forget how it is, but like maybe I can. I don't have anything on my computer right now that I can do, and I don't remember how I did it either. But well, this definitely got me staying awake. Now I'm just gonna play with your name, watch it change. Because I don't think I'm saving this. I'm just doing it to kind of show you how you can play around with it. Scroll pen. That's kind of interesting. You know the fanned out heart for "You Are Loved." This is what I used. This is what I used. And there's a way that you can do like mirror art. I don't remember exactly how to do it. Where like if you're trying to make, let's say you're trying to draw an actual heart, right? There's a way that you can divide. I don't know if you're actually dividing the screen, but there's something you can do where you draw only one half of the heart, and then then instead of you having to draw the other side and trying to make it the exact same size and shape, you can draw one side of it and the other side, like it will mirror what you did. So like you'll get a perfect heart or you'll get a perfect um whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Or like say you're trying to make a butterfly, right? And you know you could do it really good on with your on the right hand side, but it's not gonna come out the same way on, speaking of butterflies, I can't remember. I haven't. I've only done it once, so I don't remember how how I did it. But yeah. So yeah, it replicates. So like and when I learned how to do that, and I came across this set of brushes, like having that multi line to make the heart made it look. I liked the way it looked, so I used it. And I forget how I did it because I think you have to layer it. And I believe the way layering works, right? I don't know if I'll be able to do it on here because I don't remember everything. I wasn't talking to you. Google always interrupts. All right, so where's the layers? So here, right, so you got layers, right? So everything that's on here right now is the first layer, right? So if I wanted to do a second layer, create new layer. So now if I do another layer, it'll be on top of this or under it or whatever, right? So now I got that. Say I use this. Let me get the pen. That's technically on top of it. I believe that's how it works. And then you can separate it somehow. So like if I take it away, then it's not there. And then I could do the same thing with the background. See how that is? So like if I just wanted to work on this layer, I can work with it empty and edit it and whatever. And like, okay, here's a better example, okay? We got both of these up, all right? Put that on top. Now, like if I wanted to erase something, I'm on this layer. It shouldn't erase anything else but the top layer. So the top layer is the black ink right here, right? So I should be able to go like this and just erase, right? I should be able to go like this. I'm on that layer. Oh, okay, never mind. Didn't do what I thought it was doing. No, but like I think it's supposed to be a double layer. I don't remember exactly how I did it. And you can always get rid of things that you don't actually want to use anymore, like that layer. think I could just delete that second layer. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Here we go. Now I can go back to messing with all this. Because it's kind of fun. And I don't want the banners this time. So borders. There you go. It's getting worse by the minute. Alright, back to the charcoal. I like that one better. Here you go. Thank you. I was just showing Divine Tiffany showing Tiffany how to use Illustrator by just playing around with it. Wish I could remember how to do the mirror. That did come out pretty good. Didn't it? I don't know why these particular letters won't let me. Did something to them that they won't let me edit the outline. I'm just trying to do some loud color so I can see if it changes. It's not working. That really doesn't look half bad. And I was just playing around. I wasn't even really trying to make anything. I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. What happened? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, I didn't do that. Oh, do it. I hate when stuff happens. What did I type press? I honestly don't know what I did. Clicked on something. I don't know what I did to it. Okay, so where's the color at? I know there's a way to get it back. I just don't remember what I don't even know what I clicked on. No, I'm not tired. You're tired. I do. This happens every once in a while, and usually I can figure it out. But I haven't played with Illustrator for a while, so now I don't remember what I did. I mean, I wasn't saving it anyway, but at the same time, no, it shouldn't be that hard. Just start doodling on it. Get used to doing basic stuff first. I mean, if I really want, you know what I'll do here. So you start off new, and you pick portrait or landscape. I'm gonna switch it around, right? And then, so you got your basic thing there. Pick your brush. Kind of get, play around to see what you like and see how it works. So let's say I do this line here. Then again, I'm just going to use the mouse pad. Get used to what that does. If I go upwards instead of down. So this is what happens when you go up. You just want straight lines. Or like something that looks like an actual pencil's drawing it. An oval. Oh, another one thing I can show you is shapes. Is there are ways you can make like a perfectly round. There you go. See, so you get these. So go like this. And there goes your circle, right? Now, if you wanted to do another one, side it. You can manipulate it to look the way you want it to. And even if it comes out white like this, there's a way to get the white out of the middle so you have like a clear circle. I just don't remember how to do it right now.
Huh? Yeah, it's all this little run. Gotta fix that and like okay. I'm gonna be the one.
And I've never used the preempted. Well, how are you supposed to read that? I love. I can't even read that. How are you supposed to size? I love cheese. Then you can go through the fonts. So I draw out my own lettering, but you can use the you can use the lettering that they have. I just prefer. You can change the colors. Maybe. Oh, okay, that changed the outside. I don't like green eggs and ham, Sam. I am.
That's really come over there and see. Not give us the credit. If you like blueberries, I put it in cereal taste for blueberries. Yeah, I think they check to it. Want to try something.
Let you know.
Is this yours, Peter?
Trying to remember how to get rid of the sucker.
Clean out the top, the troubles here.
Oh, that might be it. There you go.
I'm on your tree up here.
I figured it out, man. I figured it out. I think this is how I'm gonna know if I figured it out. I don't think I figured it. I did. There you go. So now I just have a blue ring. And if I want to put the color back in the middle, I think you get that much. Yeah, so there's a couple of things you can do if you want to be able to try to draw. I mean, I know you don't always have the money to get stuff, and this stuff can get expensive. But you can look for like electronic pads that you can use to draw on. I think they might. If I look on Amazon, if I remember, I don't know. Like I don't know which ones are the good ones, but because then you'll have like the electronic pen or whatever that you can draw on the pad itself and have it connected to your laptop, or whatever you draw on the pad will show up on the screen. So, and there's different ones. So maybe I have one that didn't really work well on my laptop. I have a feeling it might work better on a Mac. I think it was more made for a Mac than a lap than this. I mean, I could try to possibly send you that, and you can see if you can get it to work for your laptop. I don't know if it will, but and the girl on TikTok, right? She has her. She's a. She gives like tips and stuff on how to be successful doing art or apparel or whatever. Um, and I guess she got really successful last year. Okay. But yeah, like I said, sticky art. I think he some of his TikToks recently, he's been doing like using it. I believe he's been using Illustrator on his iPad because I asked him in one of his videos. Um, that he's been making cool, like nice blends just on the iPad, and that's something I would like to learn how to do is like blend in the colors better on a digital platform. I mean, because there's a way to do it on Illustrator where you can. So, like, let me go to the color pad, right? Let's go back to this. If I go close the brush, go to this. Where is it? It's usually there. Oh, I know what to look for, I think. Here? Yeah. So this, right? I can change the color on this scheme. So here's the basic. Trying to remember how to change the color though. There we go. I can change it like that. Then if I add another one, I can adjust how much of one color I want. I go like that, switch it around. That actually looks kind of cool. It almost looks. That almost looks like I have a flag too close to the camera. And if I move the white to the middle, away the black on that side. Look, now we get the Italian flag. Looks kind of dope. Now I want to use it for a t-shirt. And then let's see what else I could do to it. Arrow. How did I do that? This one that I manipulate. Cool if I can make it look wavy. Well, it looks like you got an art lesson anyway. But yeah, I would say just start playing around with like the different brushes and, you know, seeing how much you can improve your writing on it. And I think there is a tutorial somewhere on how to render a, an online picture. So you just have like the outline of the picture and then do what you want with it. Because like I said, even what two of my shirts, I did that with. What or one of my shirts, I did. I was trying to make it look a certain way, and I managed to like get the outline of the ship and keep certain parts of it, and it kind of looked cool. But then I went with trying just to use the actual picture, and all you have to remember is that it's supposed to be a vector, which is why you have to use Illustrator. Because I think in general, I think Illustrator files are vector files. Because that way, when you go into Redbubble or Printful, or if you're trying to use it for a T-shirt, you can resize it without losing the actual shape of the image you're trying to use. So, like, if you shrink it down, it's not gonna look distorted or anything. It's gonna be the exact same image, just smaller. You know, it in the shape. The only thing change. The only thing that should change is the size and not the shape of it. Because like if I do this right now, like if I try to change the size or something of this now, it's not keeping the exact shape. You know, the more I do that, the more it like turns into a football. Well, like once I got it saved the way that I want it, and I go to use it on another, I upload it for a T-shirt design. It should stay the same size. And maybe at another time I'll try to show you with I'll try to show you with Printful, because that's what I use through Shopify. Maybe we could do something in the middle of the week, like during the day or whatever. If I have the time, if I'm available, if we're both available. I'm not tired. You're tired. Anyway, I think I'm done. Bye now. Take care now. Sure. And I think I am going to end this, because I have been on for almost 3 hours. I am like literally 5 minutes away from the 3 hour mark. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. I will try to do, make sure to do a live stream next Saturday. Oh, as you can see, I'm trying to be more consistent with my videos. Um, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm trying to stay up for at least another hour or two, though. But I am going to end the stream. Thank you for hanging out, Tiffany. Thank you to Scenic Butterfly and Rob Ripa. And I think that was the only ones that came in tonight. Love you too. Appreciate you. Let good things come to us. Let amazing things come to us. Life-changing, beautiful things. With that, I'm going to end it. See you when I see you. I should have a video up by the end of Sunday, so keep a lookout. Anyone that watches this whole stream, if the comments are on, please put hashtag Love Crew and say what's up and let me know that you've watched it. And I know the ones that will watch it because you will comment. You might not put hashtag Love Crew, but I know you'll write something. That I'm gonna end it. As always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I will see you next time. Have a good night, Tiffany. And yeah, much love. Peace.